everyone, and welcome back to the channel Talks with E. My name remains Mrs. Daughter O2, welcoming you back to yet another interesting and exciting episode on this channel. God bless you for always being there, and compliments of the season. My goodness, we are in the season of merriment, season of joy, laughter, season of excitement, season of love, season of sharing, season of excitement and enjoyment, season of enjoyment where we enjoy the goodness of God all through the year, and we enjoy one another, our loved ones, our relationships. And it's like everybody gathers together around the table at this season of the year just to celebrate life, celebrate love, celebrate family, celebrate friendships, celebrate relationships, and celebrate achievements. So this is the time of the year where we begin to reach out to people, show love to people, give to people, and even receive from people. So it's a beautiful time of merriment, of cheerfulness, of giving, of receiving, and of joy ultimately. So welcome to this channel, and welcome to this your season of all-round joy, laughter, and fulfillment. God bless you. So on today's episode, I just came to share a little bit of myself with you. Will I say my love story? Just a little bit of my love story with you, and just so you know that love is real, and love can be felt, love can be enjoyed, and love can be fulfilling. All right, so the topic is simply titled When Love Came Calling, because love have a way of appearing when it chooses to. Love have a way of introducing itself. Love can be very unexpected. Love can be sometimes uninvited. So because love is a spirit, I think, and it can travel without being seen and being felt. But when it appears where it's supposed to appear, it is being felt and being appreciated. So my love story is one that gives me joy every time I recall it. And going further, I want to truly wish everyone love. I want to truly, maybe that's the first thing I should do, to wish you love in this season, to wish everyone love, to wish all my viewers love all over the world. I wish you love. I wish you true love. Yes. I wish you authentic love. I wish you organic love. I wish you genuine love. I wish you pure, sustaining love. The love that only God can give. And He gave us that love through His Son, Jesus Christ. The Bible says the love of Christ is shed abroad in our hearts. And I pray that the love of Christ be shed abroad in our hearts, every one of us. And that we will enjoy what love truly stands for. We will recognize love when love appears eventually. Like I said, love can be very unexpected sometimes. And we will be sensitive to love when it appears. And we will not take love for granted, but we will journey with love, we will nurture love, and we will, preserve love, because love can be preserved. The love that you have now, you can actually preserve it for generations to come. So people make, reference to the love life of their parents, and begin to draw strength from, such, so love can be preserved. So that's what I'm about to say. Okay, so love can be preserved. So I haven't said all that as a way of preambles. Now, when my own love appeared, I was young, I was tender, I was not ready. I didn't even know what love means. And because growing up, I didn't really see a lot of lovey-doveys around me. You see the traditional husband and the traditional wife just having babies and having conversations and eating together. That's the closest I saw of love. And, just living their lives. And but I knew that I needed something deeper. I didn't know, because growing up as a child, I loved watching movies. And one of my favorite television movies then was Love Boat. I don't know anyone that watched it in those days. Love Boat, you see a lot of lovey-doveys, husbands and wives just showing love, the care that they show to one another, the courtesy they accorded one another. You see a man opening the door for his wife to get in and then helping her with whatever she's carrying. I just like the way the white men, yes, I love the way the white men attended to their women. And in my heart, I was like, I've not seen any black man do that to any woman around us. So perhaps I will not even, marry a black man. Yeah, I thought about it. I said, I'm sure I'm going to marry a white man because I love the way they love their wives, their women, and I love the way they attended to them. And I was like, wow, I know I was going to end up like that. I never knew that God was going to give me a white man in a black skin. And then a day came, I was just a young girl, and then in my father's house. And our house is such that there is a front balcony where my father normally relaxes. The front balcony where he normally sits and just take fresh air and just, say hello to people that are passing by. And then one day I was in the main compound and I don't know what was said to me, but I was laughing and joking. And then I was like, running out to the front balcony through the passage, And then when I got there, in the front of the house at the balcony, I saw my father. I saw one man that was a little bulky, and I saw another man that was lanky, black with a mustache. And as soon as I saw that one that was black, lanky with a mustache, I just froze. I just knew that something happened to me. I was a young girl, so I didn't really know what love at first sight meant. But when I saw that man, that black, lanky, man, clean, well-dressed, smart man, with a mustache, I just I froze. And that was the beginning of my love story, people. Mine was love without language. I was not spoken to. I did not speak to the person. But as soon as I saw the person, my spirit took in the person. And that was the beginning of my love story. And eventually I was running like a restaurant for my mother, because in the front of our house was my mother's shop. And I was running the shop. I returned back from school. I retired there to help her out. So I was running that place. And that black lanky man with a mustache always comes around to patronize me without a word. I want to surprise you by saying that till now, my husband is here to propose to me. And this episode is actually to celebrate our 35th year marriage anniversary, because December 10th will be our 35th year marriage anniversary. We've been married for the past 35 years. And God has been gracious. And this man comes in, he will order for what his usual was. I will offer it to him. He won't say a word to me. He never said to me, I want you to be my woman. I want you to be my girlfriend. He never said to me, I want to marry you. And in fact, some of his friends that used to sit at the table with him will write love letters to me. He will be seated there. They are writing love letters to me. One did, and one brought me flowers. This queen of the night flower. He brings it in every evening. Remember, I was running my mother's shop, so I had a lot of customers coming in. So that one will bring me flowers, and the other one will give me letters. And then my husband now, then my customer will never say any word to me, But it was such that whenever he came into the shop, I felt like my lover has come. This is a man that never said a word to me. I never said a word to him, more than just hello, and then, what do you want stuff. But whenever I see him, the atmosphere changes. The atmosphere humbles me. The atmosphere kind of controls me. All right? Love is beautiful. And love comes unannounced, and love has its own language. Sometimes it's not your voice that love uses. It is your emotion. It's your heart that love uses. And then when your heart is captivated, I think that your whole body will just move in sync with what your heart is saying. So that was how it was. And then before I knew it, this man that was never talking to me about anything brought his boss. The man I saw that was a little bulky, that was standing with him in front of my house with my father, was his boss. He brought him to my father and asked my hand in marriage. And then, of course, what do you expect? I loved the man already without him saying anything to me. And that was how, the journey started. Can I tell you? Till now, my husband have not proposed to me, but we have been married for 35 years. Our love is not the conventional type. There is no two love stories that are alike. Love is up close and personal. Love is personal. You don't marry for culture. You don't marry for religion. You don't marry for people's expectations. You marry for yourself. And when you recognize your love, your own love, please embrace it. It must not be conventional. It must not be usual. It must not be what everyone says that they experience. Your own love might just be so different and so beautiful. Mine was and mine is still counting. I encountered love in the most unusual way. I encountered love in the most unexpected way. I am still enjoying love. And now that love that came my way, I was not careless with it. And that love that came my way, I did not take it for granted. Most times, true love comes our way, but we take it for granted. We treat it shabbily, and then we lose out on true love. When you lose out on true love, I want to believe that you can only have one true love in a lifetime. I want to believe that. I don't know if I'm right. I stand to be corrected. But when God gives you a good gift, you are supposed to treasure that gift. You are supposed to nurture that. You are supposed to grow that gift. I want to believe that when you are careless with the blessings that God brings your way through love, through the persons that He brings your way from time to time, you may not have the same quality of love. Not that same quality. Because sometimes I used to wonder, I said, okay, what if I have missed out on this one? What if I have fallen for other men calling me and, showing me love without waiting out for this one that my heart recognized from the beginning? Your heart will definitely recognize true love when it's yours. I'm telling you. Your heart will definitely recognize true love when it appears. I want you to please don't take your instincts for granted. And don't take wherever you find yourself for granted. You never can tell where love will meet up with you. Yes. Love have a way of catching up with us. And when I was thinking about sharing a little bit of how I met my husband, I was thinking to myself to speak to young women and as men that are yet to be married, even in this season of celebrations where we travel home or we go for parties, we go outing, and wherever we find ourselves in this season, to be open, because you never can tell when love come knocking, when love will come calling. Love have a way of breaking protocols. Love sees beyond age. It sees beyond culture. It sees beyond tradition. It goes beyond people's expectations. So please, can you love for yourself? That's one thing I want us to do too this season. When you find true love, when you find the love that your heart accepts, your heart responds to, can you please love for yourself? Do not fall in love for people to approve of your love. If you approve of your love, that's all you need. If your heart authenticates that love, that's all you need. Because you are going to live with that love all the days of your life. So please, be sensitive in this season, because love can call at any time. People can introduce you to people that you never thought anything can come out of, and then something will come. You go to the village, you go for functions, you go for weddings, you go for any kind of gathering. Please be open. You may not know that will be the day that your own love will call at you, will come calling. So please be open. This season, I want us to be lovable. I want us to be genuine in our affections towards one another. Because when love is not sincere, I can tell you cannot be sustained. It's not as much as what we say, but in what we do. I often tell my husband, you hardly say, I love you like I do. He said, but madam, we are all different in our expressions. I express my love in what I do. And it's true. What my husband does sometimes beats my imagination. And you'll be wondering, how come he thought about it? How come he can go to this length to do what he's doing? But mine is love, 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 love. So we all have different ways of expressing love. But what am I trying to say? This is the season of love. And the greatest love of all is the fact that Jesus was born. And if Jesus was born, He brought to us what true love is. True love is such that it makes you to give your very best. True love compels you in your inside to give your very best. You cannot be in love and be selfish. No, true love is generous. You cannot be in love and be careless. No, true love is careful. True love is well-mannered. And please, young women, please dress properly. You don't attract true love by dressing half naked. No, you don't. You don't think that you're more beautiful because all over your body parts are showing. No, you don't do that. Carry yourself well. Dress well. Smell good. My grandmother would say, smell good. Always smell good. And put a signature smile on your face. Always be happy and be cheerful and be joyful. It will attract love. True love is possible. Love is not a scam. No. When people say love is scam, marriage is scam, it's not true. True love is not a scam. But most of the time we are not sensitive to welcome true love when it comes knocking, when it comes calling. We are expecting love to be packaged in a particular way. Love cannot be packaged in a particular way. Some love comes in disguise. I remember when my husband came into my life, in fact, when he comes into the shop to patronize me, he will take up to the 5 naira change that is left. And then I will be wondering, this man must be very stingy. But I didn't know that he was trying to let me know that he was not drunk. He said that was his way of telling me that he was not drunk. So that I will not think that, can you imagine, this man is so drunk that he forgot his 5 naira change. He said he was taking to the least 10 kobo so that I will know that he's not drunk. I would have judged him to say, wow, what a stingy man. How can I fall in love with a stingy man? So sometimes we can have a wrong judgment at true love. Give love a chance to express itself in full. And love grows. And love sometimes, is quiet to study us. Because he was telling me that he took time to study me because he was afraid that if he approaches me, he might be rejected and he will not be able to deal with the rejection. I didn't know. I thought that, okay, the man doesn't want to speak. The man was careful so that he will not be given a negative response. He took his time to study me to know if I would say yes or no. And of course, he didn't give me a chance, did he? He didn't give me a chance. He went ahead to talk to my father about me. And of course, I said yes because I loved the man from the first day I saw him. Who told you that love at first sight is not possible? I am such a person that fell in love at first sight. That was the first day I saw him. And that was the first day my heart clung to him. Until now, we are still like twins. Why? Because my heart found true love. It was not the usual kind of love. It was not the love that came with all the right parameters. It was not the love that society will easily accept to say, oh, why not? It's beautiful. No, I knew what I wanted. Please, know what you want. Be truthful to your emotions. Know what you want. What are you seeing in that person that is approaching you, that perhaps you are falling in love with? What is about that person that you really love? Because that's what you're going to live with, you see. That's what you're going to live with. You love for yourself. You don't love for your family. You don't love for your friends. You don't love for your culture. You don't love for your tradition. You love for yourself. That love of yours is personal to you. And it's a personal gift that God is giving to you. So can I tell you, therefore, that God is going to give you a personal gift of love in this season. Be sensitive. Be open. Be receptive. And be prepared. Be expectant, because this season of love, every good and perfect gift is allowed to come your way. Not just hampers. Why don't we have hampers of love? Yes. Why don't we have hampers of love? For as many of us that have given up on love, I want to encourage you that you can still find true love. True love still exists, and true love is possible with you. If only you can believe, all things are possible. So as you do your travels, you go for your outings, you go for your parties, I wish you love. And I wish sincerely that you will truly fall in love with the right person and you will live long and fulfilled and blessed years with that person. And then, can I say at this juncture to my husband, I know you'll be watching it. Happy anniversary, honey. You've been good to me. You've been so good to me. And I'm grateful for the love that we have, I'm grateful for the love that you have shown me over the years. And I'm grateful for your generosity, for your kindness, for your thoughtfulness, and for your attention. You attended to me in every area of my life. You are so generous to a fault, and I cannot thank God enough for you. I want to say thank you, honey. Your investment of love in my heart has not gone to waste, because at least I have something to say to the world that true love truly exists, because you have shown me one. And I pray that God will continue to keep us in this love eternally, that will end up at his feet. And I pray to God that God will bless you, God will strengthen you, and you will continue to reap the fruit of your love for me and for the children and for as many that I have brought into our lives. Because, sons and daughters to you, and you have accepted them and you have loved them too. The love we have is not just for us. God has helped us to spread it abroad. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for that authentic love that God has given to us. And I wish everyone viewing this video that same love that God has blessed us with. So, honey, thank you. God bless you and God honor you for me. So that's all I have for us on this episode. It's a special episode, I guess, just to celebrate the love that God has, given to me and my husband, and to wish everyone love all over the world, and to assure us that love is possible. True love is possible, and true love is sustainable by the mercies of God. So God bless you. God honor you too. So please do like this video, share this video, and subscribe to this channel so we continue to spread this love all around the world. God bless you and bye.